So my childhood was a little rough growing up. I was a part of that tough love, parenting, right? And it sucked, man. It was something that I never want a kid to ever go through, as far as beatings, as far as physical, mental abuse, verbal abuse, and it just sucked, man. I tried to commit suicide at 9 years old. My mental is I still have PTSD. I still have nightmares, and I still go through anxiety and get depressed about how I was treated as a young kid. It was like the 10th week, ninth to 10th week in my high school years. I had committed to play, verbally committed to play for LSU in 2006. I was playing on kickoff. I dove in, and as I dove in, my crown of my helmet hit his knee as his knee was lifting, and it like jerked my neck back. And man, next thing you know, everything was dark. And end up coming find out. It took me to the hospital. Ended up finding out I broke my neck. My doctor told me he was like, man, you're supposed to be dead on that field. I don't understand how you're alive right now. I don't understand. And it was crazy. Like, it was crazy time. I kept praying to God to help me get out of those mental breakdowns I was having in the hospital, because football was taken away from me at that point. When I got to when I was getting discharged out the hospital, I asked the doctor, is football, out of the question for me? Is it done, right? He looked at me and he was like, as he was walking out the door, he was like, send me Super Bowl tickets when you make it to the Super Bowl. So that was my fate right there. I had to believe that right there showed me. When he told me that, when my doctor who fixed my neck back, and he told me that, send him Super Bowl tickets when I make it to the Super Bowl. That's all I needed. That's all I needed, man. So I got that from my doctor, the doctor my guardian angel. He's my guardian angel. And when he told me that, like I said, I just kept believing in myself. I always knew I had to get him Super Bowl tickets. So that was my chip. I had to go get the Super Bowl tickets for him. 3 months out of the hospital, I started running back track again. It was crazy. After 3 months, after 1 month being in the hospital, 3 months after, I started running track again. It was in the state finals at LSU in 2007. It was crazy. Like, nobody believed it. Like, it was like, wait, what? Like, he was like, he's running again? He just broke his neck, so it was crazy. And then I ended up going to LSU. Never played football. I never played it down at LSU. That's when I went through my depression. I tried to commit suicide twice. In 2009, I tried to overdose on pills, right? I was going through mental depression. I was going through anxiety. I was going through PTSD from my childhood trauma. Football was taken away from me. I didn't know where to turn. So I was just taking pills, I was just taking pills, hoping that I never wake up, right? Like, it was the darkest times in my life that I never want nobody to go through ever. And then in 2010, I tried to hang myself. So it was definitely dark times in my life. And what helped me get out of that was having support, being able to I had my ex-wife there. She was able to help me come out of that funk. I had God. I had to become a big believer in God. So I really honed down and became a big believer in God. I got baptized in 2007 too as well. So that was crazy. I had to find the Lord and search for the Lord, and He's been guiding me ever since. Finally got cleared in 2012. Like, I haven't played football in 6 or 7 years. Finally got cleared in 2011, 2012. Started playing with the Gridiron Developmental League. It's the GDFL league with the Louisiana Bayou Vipers. Played there. Got picked up by the Arena Football League with the New Orleans Voodoo. Played there for 3 games, and then ended up getting picked up by the CFL. Became an all-star out there. Then I ended up getting picked up by the NFL, New Orleans Saints. I had to work out with 28 of the 32 NFL teams, and the New Orleans Saints was the 15th team. I was tired of traveling. I was home. I wanted to be home, and it was amazing. So I'm glad I made that decision. And then played there, and then I ended up going back to the CFL, becoming the highest CFL defender in the league history. So I just found out I made first team all CFL decade team for the 2010. So I had to do what I didn't do before I broke my neck, which was get involved in church, right? My grandma used to come around, and she used to preach, she used to talk about Jehovah's Witness. She was a Jehovah's Witness, so she would come around and talk, but we wasn't really religious based. So that wasn't new for me. That wasn't normal for me. So I had to do something different, right? I broke my neck. God showed me the sign. I saw the light. I said, you know what? I have to do better. I have to do better myself. I have to go get baptized. And me and my sister went got baptized in May. It's crazy. May of 2007, man. So I've been, heavy on the faith since, man. I believe in myself. I believe in God. When things get tough and things get rough, I always rely on God. Yes, it may sound crazy, But man, words are powerful. When you speak it, you believe it, you're going to achieve it. So just keep doing it, keep going. And like I said, I'm rooting for whoever's out there going through it. I'm rooting for you.